I'm Jackie Chin, and I have a vaccine-injured son.
Tell us about how your son was before the injury, the vaccines, and the consequences of the vaccines.
Oh my goodness. Well, when my son was born, he was a surprise baby. So I had had two older children, ages 13 and 8. And so I was a seasoned mother by the time I had Michael. And when he was born, and then matured into a little walking 1-year-old. We had a lot of fun playing rolly ball, and the older kids just adored him because he was just so vibrant and, just so playful, and he was just like a little doll, and it was all a great thing until he was vaccinated on his 15-month vaccinations, which included the MMR. And he was born on April Fool's Day, 1999, and on July 5th, 2000, he received not only his MMR, but I believe several other vaccines on the same day. I forget actually which ones they were. I want to say one was the Vaxxed, but I'm not positive.
Do you mean chickenpox or varicella?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, varicella. What did I say? Varicella. Varicella. And so that day I brought him home after he had gotten his vaccinations, and he was very sleepy, and I put him in his crib. And he just slept and slept. And when my husband came home from work, he's like, Michael can't be still sleeping. And we went back up and tried to wake him, and he was very limp. And we picked him up, and he started crying. And first of all, when he opened his eyes, you could just see the whites of his eyes. And it was very scary. And he struck a high temperature, a very high temperature that night, and started screaming. And I'd called the doctor, and the doctor said that I'm sure this is fine. This is a normal sort of reaction, and that the fever should go away within a couple weeks. And if he's no better in a couple weeks, then give us a call. And that was that.
So it is very similar to Billy's story.
Mm-hmm.
So how old is he now?
He's 17 years old.
And how is he now?
Well, he still has autism. I mean,
Is he verbal?
He is verbal. When I saw Billy on the screen, this is the second time I've seen Billy on the screen because this is my second viewing of Vaxxed. My son does remind me, or Billy reminds me of my own son. Yes, he is. After many years of detoxification and different treatments that we've tried, my son is fully verbal. He can read books like Harry Potter. He has meaningful conversations. He completely, his social cues are totally off. Oftentimes he'll lose his temper over little things. He still has sensory issues, etc. I mean, it's an ongoing thing, and you're doing it alone because the doctors don't help you. In fact, I don't even have a doctor. I don't even have a doctor. So, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go to treat autism? That's what I'd like to know.
Thank you for telling the story.
Oh, thank you, Polly. I appreciate it.
Have you written his name on the bus?
I did. You did.
I did it.